I just realized my mic quality was turned down this entire time. Well, that sucks. I was trying something new today with we're trying to make it like a quiet intro, like going in from the music into me, and it did not work. Because I forgot something. Thank you for pointing that out, Bob. That would have ruined the entire episode. Alright, so we delivered the 3. We got our own Poketch now. Press R to find out. Alright, so if Mr. Dude whatever will leave. Alright, so we press R and there we go. There's our Poketch. Now if we click this button, we could change into it. Just showing you all the little fun stuff that we have here for the Poketch. Here it tells you exactly the time of day, which as you can see, it is wrong on my screen. I don't know why my Switch is a little bit ahead. It's ahead by 23 minutes to be fair. We have a calculator here, which I don't think, to be completely honest, I don't think anybody in the ever existence has used the Poketch calculator. We have a step calculator. This will process how many steps we've taken in the game. As you can see, that's already how many we've taken in game so far. If we press the C button, it will clear it. And then we have our Pokemon team. This will show our health and whether they have status infections or not, and show everyone in our party. Now, if I remember right, does that bottom button do anything? I don't... Okay, no, it doesn't. So, for me, I like to have my team. So, we're going to have the team up in the corner. But now we can move on towards Orenburg City. Actually, real quick, I want to do one quick thing. You do have an electric type move, don't you, Simba? Yes, you do. I mean, Simba. Yep, as we get to Route 203, we run into Walt. Hey, Jesse, to tell me you got a little stronger, me? Do you even need to ask? Of course I've gotten stronger. Come on, let's battle it out. Alright, you are challenged by Pokemon Trainer Walt. Pokemon trainer Walt sends out Starly! It's almost as if I knew exactly who was going to be facing on my thumbnail. But there we go with Simba. Simba, this is your first actual battle with us. Don't mess it up. Simba, you're messing it up. You'd never get growled ever again. Do you hear me? You should have taken out one hit, Simba.
Don't get cocky, kid. This isn't over yet.
Oh, dude, it was over before it even began. Ooh, okay, Walt did not like that comment. It's okay, because I didn't like his Starly. His Starly was lame. Hey, speaking of Starlies, mine leveled up, as did my Olaf. Alright, now Walt's sending out Chimchar. As you guys saw, this is the first time I think we've done a battle with more than one Pokemon. I might be wrong, but as you can see, the battle style is set for set. So I cannot just instantly... Don't end up like Mufasa, that's a good one. Jeez, I don't know. It's gonna have a fire type. Let's go with Rapunzel. Maybe Rapunzel could do something, I don't know. I'm a little scared of Chimchar, not gonna lie. You know what? We're gonna steal your strategy, Walt. Okay, you should be able to survive one more scratch. Okay, now you're pushing your luck, Walt. I do not like this. Rapunzel, growl at it. Growl! Alright, I am going to need to switch out Rapunzel. Alright, Dudley. It's time. It's time for Dudley. Look at that little smiling face. He's so cute! He's my little Dudley! Alright. Didn't use Ember, so it means he doesn't have Ember, so I was worried for nothing. Alright, we got this. If you don't have Ember, I'm not scared of this thing. Yeah, you can just stand there hopping in place, doing your little dance, you know. Meanwhile, Dudley is just gonna repeatedly tackle you.
My Pokemon's HP is low.
I couldn't finish reading, but okay, thanks. Thanks, Walt. I was trying to, you know, read what you were saying, but I guess that's not important to you. And yeah, you're the best Pokemon trainer ever, Walt. The best ever. Dudley. Thank you, Dud. Down goes Chimchar. Yay! Whoa, Simba! Simba grew to level 9. He just jumped 2 whole levels. Let's go. Rapunzel also got some levels. Love to see that. Finally, she learns Wing Attack.
What just happened? I lost?
Yes, you did.
What do you mean I lost? Well, that's it. That's the last time I ever lose. I'm gonna be the world's toughest trainer, and you know it. The first thing I'm going to do is take on the Orenburg City Pokemon Gym. I'm gonna toughen up for that, totally. Hey, you need to lower your defense so you can do more damage. What ability does Simba have? Simba's ability is Rivalry. Sadly, I did not get one with Intimidate. It's a Nuzlocke, so I first come, first serve. It was really funny though, is every Shinx that I found afterwards did have Intimidate. Go figure. Alright, you guys battled hard. That was a decently hard battle because I did not have, like, normally when I do that battle, I like all my Pokemon be at level 10. As you saw, we had 2 level 8, or 2 level 7, and 1 level 9, and 1 level 10. So I would have preferred to done a little bit more training, but guess what? We are now on Route 203, which means it is time for a new encounter. And I guarantee we're not going to catch anything. I think the only thing we could catch on this route during the day is Abra. Simba is useless now. Bob, that's not nice. Do not mock Simba. Simba is perfect, okay? Simba will reign as a king.
But yeah, I think the only Pokemon we can find on this route during the daytime is Abra. Meanwhile, during the night, it's Kricketot and Abra. So, yeah, this might be all for naught. We'll do a try for a couple encounters, but if we don't get anything in like 2 or 3, I'm moving on. Oh my gosh! Well then, there's our encounter! Oh, I only have Pokeballs. I should have got Great Balls. 1, 2. Oh my gosh! Okay, I know exactly what I'm gonna call you too. I know exactly what your nickname is. I just gotta make sure for spelling it. Hold on. Alright, I got the spelling for this. Alright, so Abra, you are a psychic, you're a little mischievous, you know? You're a wheeling, you're dealing, you're some would say you got friends on the other side, you know? Some would say that you like to make deals, you like to use your little voodoo and all that. So there's only one name I think fits you, and that is Dr. Facilier, aka the villain from Princess and the Frog. The doctor is in! We got the doctor! I'm so happy with that encounter. That is so cool. I didn't think we were gonna get it. Especially with a Pokeball, no less. I thought we were done. So, in case anyone's wondering why I thought we weren't gonna get that, Abra only knows one move, and that's Teleport. So it's either you catch it on the first throw or you don't. And by the grace of something, we caught it with a Pokeball, no less. Ooh, you can't defeat Simba. Who do you think you are? I guess we could have called Dr. Facilier Merlin, but I like Dr. Facilier more. A Zubat! I don't think that's gonna do anything to Simba. Thundershock! Oh my goodness. See, that's what you need to do to Walt Starly, Simba. I'll forgive you though because you reached level 10. And Dr. Facilier got level 6. Youngster Michael! Oh no, my Bidoof and my Zubat. My absolutely terrible Pokemon. Alright, I do want to bring back out Dudley. If the doc dies during this Nuzlocke, I'm going to rage more than when Tyler died. Oh my goodness. I don't know, Bob. When Tyler died, that was a rough one for you. Good old Tyler. Everyone remembers Tyler. Tyler's going to be a staple on the channel for the rest of my days. Can you go up the stairs, dude? Then I immediately run into a Pokemon. It's a Bidoof. Bidoof? Bob, what if I just killed off Dr. Facilier now? You know, I just... Listen. We don't need you. Cutting ties, Doc. Your bills are too high. Okay, real talk. If I find the amulet coin, it's going on Dr. Facilier now. I don't even care if it doesn't do anything. It's going on Dr. Facilier. Just because of the joke of that the doctor's bills are too high. I have to go. Oh man, I went this way for nothing. I was trying to get that Pokeball. Where do I even get the amulet coin? I know the Quick Claw is in Jubilife City. I don't know where the amulet coin is. Listen, little Starly, you can't defeat Dudley. Dudley is just... He's Dudley. He could go up against Arceus right now, and, you know, he'd win, because he's Dudley. Go into depth. Speaking of Arceus, I'm still amazed that we started this entire Let's Play with getting the Azuro Flu.
I went back and watched that replay a dozen times, and I, honest to God, find it funny every single time. Okay, the encounter rate is getting really, really annoying. You know? I mean, I'm not going to be upset because Dudley's getting these levels, and Dudley is going to be the only thing we could use at this first gym. But, you know, you're getting a little annoying. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I just want to hug Dudley. Like, I just want to pick up Dudley and hug him. Rapunzel gets a level, and Dr. Facilier gets a level. Alright. I wanted to talk to you, not walk in front of you, but this works too. Youngster Dallas! Heart Home City is when you get the aim. Oh, thank you, Bob. Hey, there's Cricketot. So, Cricketot we could have caught in the first few routes as well, but you could only catch it during the dark. As you can see, it is light outside, so we had no... Oh, I just realized what this thing has. Let's see it. Oh, it didn't use Bide. What am I doing? JB, you are such an idiot. If it's gonna use Bide, take out in one hit. You have a bird. Birds eat bugs. Okay, Dallas, you are getting annoying. Does this thing have anything other than Bide and Growl? Heck, at this point, does it have anything more than Growl? We may never know. Sit down! We defeated Youngster Dallas. This isn't Bug's Life. If I catch a bug, I'm gonna have to name it from something from Bug's Life. I do acknowledge that. There was one blade of grass. One blade of grass. Are you kidding me, Starly? This is worse than Mount Moon. How dare you? That was a crit. Oh my goodness, that was a crit. Let's go, Dudley! I love Dudley. I know I've said it a couple of times already this Let's Play, but I absolutely... Not only have I fallen in love with just Turtwig all over again, but I absolutely love the nickname for Turtwig being Dudley. It fits so freaking well, and I don't know why, and I love it for it. Last Catlin sends out her beetle. It's got a big buck tooth, and don't worry, Dudley's gonna chip that tooth. Oh, she's got 4 Pokemon. How many of you want to bet that all 4 of her Pokemon are Beedoofs? I'm calling it. All 4 of them are Beedoofs. No, I was wrong! No! I owe everyone so much money because I was wrong! I didn't want to use Leafage, I actually want to use Tackle, but okay. Leave it to a Starly to growl at me! Seriously, I haven't had this much things growl at me since I went home and saw my dogs! Tackle, attack. Oh, I guess there's something fun we could talk about while we're, you know, the endless hordes of encounters. Oh, Badoo. Hi, Badoo. So I went on a little day trip yesterday. Put that money you owe me towards the Doc's tent. So I went on a little trip yesterday, guys. And I feel like it's important to talk about it here because of how much history there is with what I did yesterday. Yesterday, I went to Rhode Island Comic-Con. I drove 6 hours in the morning, got up at 4 o'clock in the morning, drove 6 hours to Providence, Rhode Island, and then promptly drove back in the same night. It was about 12 hours of driving. It was not fun, but I did it for one reason and one reason only. And that is because a certain somebody was there. And that certain somebody was Darby Allin. I had the pleasure of meeting Darby Allin yesterday. And it is an experience that I will absolutely never forget. As a lot of you may or may not know from my time doing New Japan, NWA, almost any wrestling. Almost any wrestling show, Darby Allin has always been kind of my guy. He's been my, like, go-to. I'm gonna say a little bit of a fun story when it comes to Darby. So this is before All In started. It was me, Josh, and Matt. We were talking about doing this Wrestling Universe mode, in which Matt, of course, ran AEW. Josh was running all of the WWE stuff, and I was running New Japan. And the hardest part for Matt and I is that we had to, you know, figure out who we wanted to draft. We weren't just going to say everyone from New Japan goes to you, everyone from AEW goes to you, because Matt back then didn't have anybody in AEW. So it was kind of just draft as you go. And we'll iron things out and get our, like, establish our own rosters. So while trying to find any guy, there was a couple of names that stood out of these really unknown indie names. And one of those indie names was, of course, Darby Allin. Nobody knew who Darby Allin was. Not a soul knew. So when I went and drafted Darby Allin, they looked at me like I was nuts. They was like, who the heck is this guy? And to be fair, I had a couple of those. Lord and behold, did we find out only a little while later how big Darby was gonna get. So I had the pleasure of introducing a lot of people to Darby Allin before Darby Allin even appeared in All In, because I did a tournament to start off New Japan and he was in it. So I've always been really, really close to, like, Darby being one of my favorites because of this, because I found him before anybody else did. Of course, AEW was already planning on using him and having him in All In, but I was one of the first people to really acknowledge Darby Allin, and getting the chance to meet him was so much fun. The guy was so chill. The guy was so cool. Not to mention, he was a great guy. Like, we sat and talked for a couple of minutes, and it was so much fun. And not to mention, so another big reason why I went is because I met Sting back when I went to SummerSlam in Cleveland, Ohio. And the picture is the match graphics of Sting and Darby versus Brian Cage and Ricky Starks. So I wanted to, complete the set, in which he absolutely loved the picture. He loved the fact that I got both of their signatures now. And it was so awesome. It was genuinely one of the best experiences I've had in wrestling. And it sucks because it was surrounded by so much bad stuff. Alright, we want to buy some stuff. How many Oh, I have 17 Pokeballs? I don't need Pokeballs. What are Pokeballs? Also, while we were there, we ran into Walt. He was telling us that the gym leader of the Orenburg City Gym is not there, and that we need to... Okay. And that we need to go find him in the Orenburg Mines. Okay, yeah, let's heal my Pokemon real quick. Let's heal him up because we're about to get a couple encounters here. We're about to get some more encounters, which is going to be cool. We might end off today with 7, maybe 8 encounters. I don't plan on streaming for more than an hour today. And we've already streamed almost a half an hour. Because I gotta work at 1:30. Alright, so rather than going down to the Orenburg Mines, we're actually going to go up to Route 207. So later we're going to come back to this, in which we could come down as a little bit of a shortcut, but we'll have a bike by then. But let's see. Is there an item right here? I don't know why, but I always think there's an item. Ah, that's why. It's because it's up in the other corner. Berries! Look at all the berries! Alright, encounter time! What we gonna get? 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 We're gonna get a Geodude. Last time I Nuzlocked this game, I actually ran with Geodude all the way to the very end, so I'm not upset by that. The thing I'm gonna be upset about is trying to figure out what to name this thing. Are there any rocks in Disney? Oh, I I know what I'm naming him. Oh my gosh, I know what I'm naming him. I know what I'm naming him. I know what I'm naming him. I got it. There we go. Okay, I know what I'm naming him. I got it. This is, oh yes, I got his name. All right, so, Geodude, you are a rock. You are a rock. So we're gonna name you after the rock and call you Maui from Moana because it's played by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. We have Maui. Too bad it wasn't a lowland Geodude because that actually would have made a lot more sense. All right, so I want to go up here because I believe, isn't there like night? Aha! Stardust right there. Gold dust. Bob, I did in fact get it, so neat. By the way, while Bob is here, gonna do a little bit of a shout out, guys. If in case you haven't seen it already, make sure you go check out Sled vs. Beats. Raw and SmackDown just came out the last 2 days. Both really fun episodes. I think, honestly, even though we're getting closer to the end, Bob and I are kinda help find Cody Rhodes. I think we're like really getting into the, rather than just being storytelling, we're just there having fun, which is all what it's supposed to be. I just realized I never got my encounter in Connection Cave. Hold on. I just realized I never got my encounter in Connection Cave. I want to go get that encounter. Because there's only 3 Pokemon you could find in Orenburg Mines. And we already encountered one of them. Alright, so we're doing a little bit of backtracking just because I battled the trainers in the cave, but I forgot to actually get my encounter in the cave. Alright. Orenburg Gates, not Connection Cave. But yeah, we could get an encounter in here, and I completely forgot about it, which stinks because I could have got Machamp instead of you, dude. Oh, whatever. Actually, yeah, we want to battle that. That's level 8. That's such a high that's like 2 or 3 levels higher than mine. Bob with the dab. Maui with an instant level up. Love that. You know, the squad's looking pretty good. We got a pretty good diverse round of Pokemon. But there is one Pokemon we could catch in here. It's not Geodude. If you think this encounter is going to take a while, the next one is going to be even longer. Because there's only 3 Pokemon you can find in Orenburg Mines. One of them is Geodude. The other one is the second Pokemon we're trying to find in here. The last one is... oh, it's sturdy. The last one is Onix. I think Onix has like a 5% spawn rate, so... yeah... Ooh, there's a, I just realized, I have another fun fact. A really fun fact. Here in the Orenburg Gates, I think before it used to be called Connection Cave, but I don't know that for sure. Don't fact check me on that one. But anyways, once we get, I think, Rock Smash, we could take that little path that goes up, in which it will actually take us to a ladder to take us down. Which there's another area down there. But in the original games, you could actually encounter a Golbat at level 5. So yeah, it's one of the few instances where you can catch an evolved Pokemon way before you're supposed to get it. I remember when I was younger, I was down there for so long just looking for Golbat, just to say I had a Golbat at level 5. And it was so much, it took forever. It was like a 1% spawn rate, so whenever I got it, I was jumping for joy. Speaking of getting those, Sled, there it is. Hello, Zubat. Alright, this is the Pokemon we're looking for, Zubat. It is a poison and flying type Pokemon. 1, 2, 3. What the heck am I gonna name you? I have no idea what I'm gonna name you. let's see. I don't think there's any vampires in Disney. Let's just hold on. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. I got his name. I got his name. There's only one bat in Disney, and as soon as I typed in Disney bats, this one I like it because now we got 2 villains in one episode. So if you've seen The Great Mouse Detective, you would know this bat. This bat is Fidget, which makes even more sense because Zubat does not have legs. It just has pegs. So it's like his peg legs. So we have Fidget. Crobat is awesome. I'm going to keep Fidget in the PC for right now. Bob, if you remember our Nuzlocke challenge that we did, I had a big problem where I had a bunch of flying and ground types. All right. I'm trying not to have that again, so I actually have a little bit more diversity. So because of that, I'm just going to hold on to Fidget in case something happens to Rapunzel. All right, but now we can go into the Orenburg Mines. In which, let's see if we could find that Onyx. Ha, Bob, it wasn't the first encounter. Knowing you will be your first encounter with your luck. Okay, speaking of luck, oh my goodness. So I was playing some very late night Mario Party last night with some friends, and we get back to like the last 2 turns. I am in dead last. Like I'm not doing too good. All right. I thought for sure I'm gonna lose. In which, okay, before I continue, we're playing the new Mario Party, in which the guy who was winning landed on chance time, and I went from last to first because it traded everything. All of our. Oh wait, no, it didn't. I'm getting. So this happened so fast. So the person. So I was starting to come back. And somebody landed on Lucky Space, which it landed on trading away one of your items randomly to a random player. Well, she accidentally gave me a golden pipe, which if you don't know in golden pipe, it takes you directly to star. I also just got a buddy, so that means if I get a star, I have the chance of buying 2. Well, I had enough coins. I used the gold pipe, I bought 2 stars, and then I proceeded to steal a bunch of coins from other people. I was set. I had like 6 stars. No one was touching me. The game was mine. That's when chance time happened. And the person who I was screwing over the most with stealing coins was able to switch all of my coins and all of my stars with the person I was able to get the golden pipe from. So she was destined to win. And then on the very last turn of the game, which was mine, I landed on another chance time and switched all her stars with the guy which I screwed over. And because of that, he won. It was literally game winning. And I'm like, well, that's how that happened. So it was a very entertaining game of Mario Party last night, in which I was not upset that I lost because I was laughing about it more than anything else. That is level 8. You shouldn't have a wing attack, but you definitely will have leech life, I feel. So you have dumb luck. I do not have dumb luck, Bob. I don't know what to tell you. Bob is under the assumption that just like everything falls into my lap, but it doesn't. It all started with the shinies. It started with the shinies when you, me, and Wing were doing our egg lock in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Alright, and I just continuously kept fighting shiny after shiny after shiny. I think I found like almost 20 on my playthrough. Keep in mind, they were during oh, tell the Beldum. I forgot about Beldum. I forgot about Beldum. So, I've been talking a lot about our Nuzlocke series. So, Bob and I do Nuzlocke series, in which we've done like almost all the generations, and then we added our friend Wing to it as well. I think our second one, it was either our second or our third one, we did Sun and Moon. And we were getting ready to go and fight the electric trial with Sophocles. And somehow, I don't know how, and we were in a call together, and we were in a call when it happened, and Bob was just so mad because I got a Beldum encounter, which is a 1% spawn rate for the encounter right before it. And Bob was so freaking mad by it. All he wanted was the death of this stupid Beldum the entire Nuzlocke, and it didn't happen. And he was so frustrated that it didn't die, because all he wanted it to was for it to die, and it didn't. Beldum. And now every single time I get or I own a Beldum, Bob just hates it. And you'd be surprised at how often I actually get one now. It's quickly turned into one of my favorite pseudo-legendaries. To which it wasn't even like a contender before this. I never really used Metagross. So, yeah, Bob has a hatred for me and for Beldum. Don't worry, I killed it in 2 shots during... Did you kill it in 2 shots during our battle? I honestly don't remember if you killed it or not. That's why I'm asking. But again, so if you guys remember during the Infinite Fusions Let's Play, why he really wanted Halucha or Metalucha to die, yeah, that was because of it was fused with Metagross. Oh man, good times, very good times. This is a lot of story time episode today. You know, a lot of story time episodes. There's stuff with Darby, you know, this. Oh yeah, that's right. You did paralyze it first. Hey, Maui wants to learn rollout. I probably shouldn't teach you rollout, but what the heck. Also, my team's actually getting pretty high in level. I forgot about the XP share in this game. I'm thankful for it. Alright, Rourke, what kind of voice am I gonna give you?
Okay, staying back and watch this. Using this hidden move, Rock Smash, I'll get rid of the boulders blocking your way. Ugh. Fallen boulders need to be smashed so they're out of the way. If you could get the badge from the gym leader in town, you'll be able to do this too. Of course, you'd have to beat the gym leader first. And that's me.
Side note, I'm banned from Yoshi's Tropical Island for Mario Party Superstars. I raised the prices too high with the WAP. Oh, I know what you're talking about, Bob. Alright, so yeah, that was Rourke, that was Jubilife. Now, they give you an escape rope so that we could just leave. Not doing that. I'm keeping that escape rope for when I actually need it. Because Dudley is mowing down anything and everything in this game. Darn you, Sturdy. I wonder if Maui has Sturdy. I don't know if Maui has Sturdy or not, because I caught it in one ball. And Dudley reached level 14. I like creating chaos. Oh, speaking of that Mario Party game again from last night, because I had gotten so screwed during the beginning of that game, alright, I had over 100 coins. Oh, you do have Sturdy. Nice! Yeah, I had over 100 coins, so I was being a little such when I could. Especially because they kept on using chain chomp whistles to make sure I died. Why, hello there, Onyx. I didn't think we were going to be finding you. Aw, you broke out. I have no idea how I'm supposed to weaken this thing. Without getting anything killed, I should say. You got this, Dudley. You got the hardest head in the business, kid. We might be here for a while, guys. All right. It was feared of your vivid tackles. No, it wasn't. Uh-oh. Dudley is quite literally banging its head against a boulder. Oh, again, speaking of Boulder, I also got to meet the voice actress of Toph from Avatar The Last Airbender yesterday, too. That was cool. Just need to catch Onyx and then counter a pre-evolution of water Onyx. Oh, you're talking about Magikarp. Oh, so also, going back, Ric Flair was supposed to be at Comic-Con yesterday, but sadly he couldn't make it. Family stuff came up, in which I'm not gonna talk too much about here on the channel. If you want to know, you could go search it up yourselves. Oh no, what is Dudley gonna do? Are we in yellow yet? No. Oh, Dudley! Why are you so high level? I want this Onyx, alright? I want it. I never get to catch Onyx in this stupid cave, so I want it. Look at it, it's making itself look pretty for me too. You got this, Dudley. You're more than just a turtle. You're my turtle. Alright. Onyx is in yellow. I gotta start thinking about if I actually catch this, what I'm gonna nickname it. Let's see. Are there any snakes in Disney? Ooh, there is a snake I could think of. Oh, I just realized you're back at 10 there, Dudley. That bind is actually doing in quite a lot of work. I have one snake in mind, but I think I could come up with something better. Alright. Continue pounding your head against a rock, Dudley. You got this. You know, that wasn't the one I was thinking of, Bob. I was actually thinking Jafar. Because, you know, Jafar has a snake staff and all that stuff. Alright, is this gonna bring you down into the red? Yes, it is. Alright, you are primed and ready. Oh my gosh, we actually caught it. This thing used to be so much harder to catch. Let's see. There's not really good. It's a male one too, right? I believe it's male. Okay, I kinda have a name. I'm not sure how well it would work out. Yes, I know. I got a text because I have to start work in an hour. I'm looking. Alright. Sir Hiss from the animated Robin Hood. Totally didn't Google his name. I knew about Hiss. Alright, so we're gonna go a little bit. This is gonna be kind of like Maui, alright, where we had to like overthink this. So, in the movie, The Rescuers Down Under, they go to Australia, in which they find a mouse there that helps them, you know, travel the terrain of Australia. He eventually rounds up a snake in which they use that to travel for a while. The snake does not have a name, but the character of the mouse, of course, does, and that name is Jake. So we are going to be calling Onyx Jake in honor of the rescuers down under. I couldn't think of anything else, guys. I'll be honest. All right, let's get out of the Ornenberg Mines. Oh my! I could have named him Ratcliffe because we found him in the mines. That would have been a good idea. Oh, I should have named him Ratcliffe. Because here we're like in the movie Pocahontas, he literally sings a song called "Mine, Mine, Mine." With all you got in here, boys, dig up Virginia, boys. Mine, boys, mine for the taking, and dig, boys, dig till you drop. All right, so I think this is a good place to stop for today. We got a lot of encounters. We started yesterday with 4 Pokemon, and I think we end today with what? We have 6. I think we end today with 8. Yeah, we end today with 8. I like Sir Hiss since that makes sense. It was made during the Stone Age. I don't know about that. I don't know about Stone Age. But we're gonna end things off today. Like I said, we got a bunch of encounters. We trained up an awful lot. And it'll be really exciting because next time when we play, we'll be able to, go off and face Rourke and get our first badge. But this has been JBeats 2.0, aka Brother Original. If you guys see what you like, I like what you see, please leave a comment down below, or hit that like button, subscribe, turn the comments a little. Let me try that again. Please hit that like button, subscribe, turn notifications to let you know whenever we go live, and leave a comment down below on what's your favorite Disney movie. We're doing all these fun Disney movies, so you know what? Like, what is your favorite Disney movie? I'm curious. Mine is probably Jungle Book, Treasure Planet, or Hunchback of Notre Dame. I love all 3 of them very, very much. But anyways, so like I said, this is JBeats 2.0 signing off today, guys. And as always, peace. See you guys next time.